So when I paint, I I tend to try to paint very instinctively, right? Like, you have the knowledge, it's in your brain, and like at a certain point, it doesn't become it like learning. You always learning, right? But then that kind of just goes in the background, because then it becomes about execution, experimentation, you know, and like, you know, getting what you want out of a drawing or a painting. Because I think people reach a certain threshold where, like, you know, people are all good in like their perspective, you know, thing, you know, or respective thing, that you can't really, uh, you know, just compare anymore, because then it becomes kind of redundant. Yeah. And so it becomes more, you know, performance based, you know, just doing the thing and doing it a lot and getting better at it, you know, for yourself. And I like to be in that state of mind, you know, because it's like you're just, you know, in your element. You're not worried about anything else. The only person there to impress is you. And you know, painting isn't always easy. Painting every day is definitely not easy. Okay? But it's like working out, dude. It gets easier. Right? Now I'm like, I gotta paint every day, dude. You know, it's just like, what else am I gonna do? This is the time I make my claim. I was watching what's it called? Chopped, right? And they were doing the Chopped barbecue grill masters, and I was like, there was this it was the finals, and there was this cowboy, and there was also this you know, fat Mexican guy, right? And I looked at them, dude, and like, you know, you see them moving, and you're just like, I feel like this power, dude, you know, like, wow, dude. Right now, there are two people duking it out, dude, at what they do best, dude, and there can be only one winner, dude. Okay? It's like anime shit, okay? And then like they have their respective looks, dude, you know, their attitudes and shit, and it's just like, you know, and then it's like, but the game is barbecue, and like, in the end, the big guy won, and the cowboy, he had lost, but that day, dude, you could see nothing but respect, dude, Okay, I was like, these guys were both like they duked it out, dude. And there was no loser here, dude. Okay, I mean there was a loser, but like we saw two champions. You know what I mean? They let it out all in the grill, dude, and that really was like inspiring. I was like, there you go, dude. And I realized that, you know, I think that when people are at their most beautiful are when they're doing what they're meant to do. And what I'm meant to do is paint. So I need to feel that. You know what I mean? To me, that's what beauty is, dude. It's like when you become like an animal again, you know? And there's nothing there but whatever it is you're working on. Just being in your element. It's such an engrossing thing to see. Because I feel like that's like, you know, we actually like have this instinct to like do that, you know, and it always feels very like more than us. You understand what I'm saying? Like it comes from a divine place. And whatever that means to the person is like, you know, up to them. But to say that art isn't a spiritual experience, actually that's not true. Because when you're in an art and you're in your element, you're doing your thing, that is when you touch the gods, man. You touch something stronger, something greater, and you bring it to this world. Whatever it is, man. If it's like, you know, you're building a chair, you're designing a wardrobe, you know, you're cooking a meal. They're not all equal, you know what I mean? They're like, oh dude, I need to cook a meal, dude. So I will call upon the flavor gods to make this dish delicious, dude. And you just go with skill and like the belief that like, oh dude, I'm pretty sure this is gonna turn out well. That's the same thing with painting. And sometimes you get a little skeptical, right? At first, this painting, I was not sure about it, man. I'll be honest. But now I'm feeling it hard. I'm like, you know, that's the thing about art. You always have to like break through. That's what's beautiful with each piece, man. You need to break through a barrier. You're like, oh, dude, this, that, and you push through. And then something nice is made, and then you have a product afterwards. Ooh, there we go. And I just find art to be a joyous experience.